is that you almost instantly proc the passive stun in the team fight. So that is very powerful. You can block out stuns. You can block out damage coming out from the Varus. They know they need to go for something, and they're setting up for the dive.
Also trying to dodge it, eats the first Q, Dashan slams him into the wall! And there's first blood for Xmithy.
Nice job here from CLG. They knew they needed to get something done there. On Fierce.
No teleports, it's the 4v4 only as who he's going to get poked in while Turtle misses his first Q, but they spot Xmithy. Oh, great flash on from Turtle! That should be a kill for TSM. Svenskeren collects it, but now they can maybe turn it around. Biofrost in the front lines has to flash out. Darshan rotates in, moves Biofrost back in, and that might be enough damage. Certainly is as who he gets a kill for himself.
Xmithy just kind of wandered out there by himself, gets isolated.
Xmithy flashes in for it, heal is down as well, and now the smoke screen not quite enough. Svenskeren able to turn it around, Turtle gets one, Sven grabs the other, and now Stixxay getting it bowled up, lands the snare, that should be a follow-up kill. Flash up.
They need to make some plays.
Sven actually taking a little too much damage, Din ulti there, but Afro gets snared up by the Ten Corruption, they follow him through, Syndra ulti's gonna get it, and Haunter able to take down Afro, gets punted back to the turret though by the Jaces, Darshan slams him into a wall, and there's the trade kill for CLG. Xmithy here doesn't have his ulti as Bjergsen's just trying to kite away. Darshan, he wants to pick up somebody else, but CLG can't chase forever because Turtle's got so much poke.
Oh, yeah.
Forced to fight, but Haunter is on a great flank. Darshan gonna charge this up. Hits nobody, and Turtle flash ulti in onto Darshan. He's gonna get crushed down here as Bjergsen gets the kill for TSM. And now he flashes in, looks for Huhi, gets a double stun out. So creative from Bjergsen. Syndra needs a little bit more. Xmithy low.
Split push, you know, because if Huhi can get to a Last Whisper item and a Black Cleaver and a Bloodthirster and all this stuff, then he can really start to have some success in the side lane. But that is so far away. Not really super realistic at this point in the game.
Oh, this could be a catch on the Turtle. After being a flash on top of him, this should be an easy one. 6A. First kill of the game for him.
Yeah, good play there from CLG. That's the kind of stuff that they need to do consistently.
Tie them up as long as he can. Sven is waiting to try and steal this. Biofrost as well. Ulti up from Poppy. Svenskeren leaps in. No, he kind of gets booked by Darshan. Baron over to CLG, but TSM are going to wreck the team by Haunter. Takes out Afro move. And Darshan, he's trapped in as well. He's got a Guardian Angel. That's a huge amount of gold to have to give up. But CLG, they got the objective they wanted.
They get it, and the question is, can they get anything done with it? Because there's only 3 members alive. All 5 are on the field for TSM.
They just want this. They want this turret. They've got 25 seconds on Darshan. It's going to melt here despite the Baron minion resistance. Turret does fall. Who he's stunned. Ulti misses from Turtle.
TSM did take a lot of poke there. They want to walk out, and they should be able to do so. Here he goes.
Now Karma's going to move in. Rengar ultimate popped. Who's he going in for? Looks for Afro move. Damage not quite there, but Sven is so tanky. Redemption down. Heals the rest of TSM, and Afro goes down to Bjergsen. Now Darshan, stand up on the other side, has to get out. And Jinshot's just answering it up as Haunter jumps onto Xmithy and ties up the rest of the team. Hui tried to dive in there, but TSM just cannot be killed.
Darshan actually played that fight so well, too. He zoned out the Maokai, stopped him from doing his flank, then ulted him out of the fight, and they still lost that fight very clearly. Darshan losing to GA. They likely will lose the Baron. CLG must try to contest. They have no chance if the Baron goes down.
Xmithy is here. They've got the poke. Biofrost is low. They pick Xmithy. That's going to turn it around. Stixxay now getting jumped on, forced to flash out of the way. He's still alive, but they're going to surge forward. Ghostblade's activated, going to try and chase Hui. Good stop, Bjergsen. Staring from Haunter. Does get the counter kill. Gets another as well. 2 kills for Hui as he falls valiantly.
And they stop the Baron. That's big for CLG. That keeps their hopes alive. Take some time to get back to the fight.
Massive top lane wave as well, but TSM actually looked for the re-engage.
Oh, and nice flash ult from Turtle.
Really nice. He's going to get locked down again. He tried to take Turtle down with him, but it's not going to happen.
That was such a good play from Wild Turtle. The flash ultimate nails Huhi, takes down really the strongest member of the team right now. And CLG, again, they cannot give up the Baron. They must force this fight.
Xmithy is available. Turtle going to eat some honey fruit, try and keep himself safe. Gets a lot of health back, actually.
Xmithy has been known for his Baron steals. He's got a lot of objective steals over the years to save CLG.
TSM can't mess this one up. They might lose too much if they do. Ult from Afro is not bad, but Darshan's still caught. He's going to get finally taken down. Bjergsen on a rampage.
And they'll go right back to it. Now Darshan is out. It's only 3 members alive. I don't know if CLG can even try to contest this, but they feel like they have no choice. Xmithy essentially has to get a steal at this point. That's really their only hope.
They're buying time for the juicy wave, but they really need to take this Baron away from them. Bjergsen flashes in, takes out Xmithy, and that'll secure Baron for TSM.
Big play there from TSM. Afro is going to go down as well. TSM gets it all.
Locked it up and taking it down. They ping towards the elbow. Bjergsen goes back to collect it. TSM, they play it awfully patiently, but they are rewarded with a clean Baron and what looks to be the Elder Dragon as well. CLG, they thought they had the pressure with the top wave, the angle on the fight with the poke, but key picks by the Syndra onto the likes of Huhi.
And this is the play. I mean, with double GA, double Thorn Mail on their tanks, they can go forward. One inhibitor already down. The middle one is going to fall here too.
Yeah, Sven's actually working that himself and also threatened to flank with his ultimate. He's just chilling out, waiting for someone. Huhi walks forward. Svenskeren waits for the rest of his team. And nothing goes in onto Huhi. Good poke, good QSS off there from Huhi. Bolo would have spelled his death if he'd let it go. And now TSM take 2 inhibitors. Sure, they've got to go back to bottom lane, work on that, but should have more than enough Baron and Elder Dragon. He's going to move forward. They're going to try and take down this turret. Should melt here under the power of TSM. And CLG, you have one last play to make to try and salvage this first game.
I think their one last play was 25 minutes ago, Pastry.
I think so as well.
A little bit inevitable.
Sven dives in. Stuns land onto Afro Moon. They're just going to take the inhibitor. Darshan, ulti's going to miss. Now Darshan going to get ulted by Turtle. Jin's going to open up. Sven and Haunts are going to tank this, and TSM just going to walk the minions in and take down the Nexus.
Yeah, there's just not much CLG can do. They will fight it out here at the Nexus, I'm sure, but hard to see them taking down TSM.
TSM already looping into action, going to try and take one Nexus turret down. They do get it. Darshan looking for Firefrost. They're just going to lock it all down. Afro almost dead as he wades through the chaos. And now TSM just going to work on it. Haunter leaps in onto Xmithy, going to try and take him down. Still not dead. Tristan Evans going to keep him alive. Darshan diving to the backline. Now dead to Turtle, who goes unstoppable. And TSM is going to pick up a few more kills. Svenskeren leaps in onto Stixxay. That Turtle slams in for the double. Nexus exposed, and TSM win game number 1 as Haunter doesn't even die. Leaping into the fountain.
Takes an easy one for TSM. 1-0 up in the series. They look strong, and CLG,
Fine, if that's our playstyle, we'll draft it to almost the extreme and see what happens here.
Yeah, I can't even remember the last time I saw Alistar. I'm honestly thinking back to like Mata playing at MSI or something
In the early game.
He is. And, you know, Afro and Stixxay getting pushed in very heavily. So much damage being taken there, but Bjergsen in trouble.
Out of mana, flash forward from Xmithy, first blood to the Rengar.
Showing up big on the Rengar, forcing the jungle flash, coming to mid lane, getting that. He may not be expecting this third member and could get corralled here. They're looking now.
Shockwave's there, Haunts needs to charge to the ulti, doesn't get Darshan, great flash! And now he's gonna tie him under the turret. Huli's there and Darshan gets the kill.
Really well executed, but TSM is going for the dragon. CLG will try to push for first turret here, and it will be a trade of there. So, you know, that is something that there's so much more of an emphasis on warding in pro play. Smithy looking like maybe caught out.
Oh, actually maybe catch on the other side. Bifrost getting a little low. Smithy's still eating damage. Fitzgerald leaps in and gets it. Afro already pops his ultimate. Haunter slams him into a wall. Huhi trying to line up a big shockwave, but Toto gets caught by Darshan and taken down. TSM in disarray as Huhi is going to get snared up. The shockwave doesn't complete as Bjergsen takes down the Orianna. And now Darshan silenced Bjergsen. Just needs another stun. And Afro you could be walking into a kill. He does go down to the sphere. There's the stun to Darshan, and TSM get everything there.
4 kills for TSM.
Now another play getting started.
He's not even in that bush.
Oh, Smithy going to get taken down. Garen going to try and go for the all-in himself. Almost gets him, but Stixxay's there to save him.
Oh!
Does manage to take him down. Can't quite kill the Rengar.
And Darshan is here. Huhi has Shockwave. They can continue.
Confident in their mid to late game. Nothing's really out of control just yet. Nice stun there as on to Huhi. Might be an all-in. That should be a kill. He flashes as well. Oh, Huhi doesn't look good.
No, that looks rough.
No Drake for a few minutes, so don't have to really worry about that. Bjergsen just zipping over the speed shrine. Darshan's going to get dove here.
Yeah, they're looking for it, but CLG is coming up, and the Rengar ultimate is there. Afro is coming.
Stun, but Afro might be able to turn around. Bjergsen low with a good ulti onto Xmithy. He's going to prevent him from diving in. Now Afro's still taking damage. Turtle needs a few more shots. Not quite enough as the barrage from Ezreal. Gonna get some stuff done.
Oh, big shockwave.
3, but now he gets stunned instead. He's gonna dive into him, and Svenskeren manages to pick it up. Haunter still going through his Afro's gonna get caught down as well. TSM just turn it all around. 3 clean kills
for himself. So that is really the big concern, I think, is how effective is Huhi gonna be compared to yours?
Oh, there's another kill. Xmithy gets blown up now. Hui's stunned up as well. Eframu in the mix, but Darshan gonna go in and get himself ulti. Svenskeren on the flank, and Haunter now disrupting. Only shockwave on the one as Firefrost takes that Afro. There's the kill for Poppy as it takes down the Orianna. Darshan looking to go down as Turtle with a flash volley. Gonna collect 4 more kills for TSM.
TSM's gonna grab Baron off that as well. This game has just been blown apart as CLG, despite the playmaking ability of a champion like Alistar, it never matters if your team is not in position to make use of it.
Stixxay running very far away from Bjergsen as there's the Baron buff over to TSM. Gold lead
and mid, and then they
hit Huhi. Haunter gonna go straight in there. Stun's gonna land in from the AoE out of Bjergsen. He's unstoppable. Darshan falls as well as he gets the double. Smithy does assassinate poor Biofrost, but TSM will take the trade.
Yeah, and I mean, who cares? TSM can walk right in. They lose their support, but it's not important at this point. They can take down the inhibitor. They have a massive wave topside. They can rotate up there and get even more, and their gold lead has ballooned so much.
Doesn't have it. Smithy goes down instead as TSM turn it all around. They save Biofrost. And now Svenskeren's looking for more. Darshan gets stunned. He's going down as he dives back into the team. Svenskeren able to pick him off as TSM just keeping the ball rolling. Turtle! Oh, Stixxay tries for the big play, but Sven shuts him down.
And forget the Infernal now. Haunter will just chase the Orianna. TSM will go for the end with 3 kills down. They will look to close out the series.
Huhi ghosting away from the Poppy, but his Nexus turrets don't look so safe. Bjergsen flashes in, finds the stun, gets the W down, and they just pour it all into him. Afromu trying to kite it out and save his base, but he died through Unbreakable Will. TSM collect the ace, Nexus turret to get a 4, and they complete a dominant sweep versus CLG.
Yeah, TSM makes it look easy. It was not the draft, it was the play, as TSM really outperformed their counterparts today, and will take down the Nexus here in Game 2.
So clean from TSM as they'll do their last bits of business. Haunter will hammer down the Nexus for the victory, and TSM looking revived after the break. On an upward trend, and that's going to keep continuing.
And Bjergsen, you give